Can you even see the Spider-Man sign? Probably not.
Amigo in the morning, presented by Golden Age Furniture Restoration.
Coast to coast and around the world, welcome back to Minneapolis. Welcome back to Amigo in the morning. As always, I am your host, Awesome Jason Cell 1. Let me just first start off by saying I don't know how this is recording the audio. I recorded on my iPad with this headphone set hooked up to it. But there's something going on with my headphones where a couple times I've been at the gym and I've put it in my phone to listen to music, and the music will play through the speaker. I'm like, oh my god, no. And so I have to really twist the headphone to get in the headphone, whatever you call it, the cord, the adapter, whatever, to get into the headphone jack. And it eventually works. And listening to the past few episodes of season 3, that it seems like it's not the microphone audio. It just sounds more like it's just coming from the pure iPad speaker, which still works fine, so I'm not too worried about it. I just think it would be better if I was using this, and I'm not sure if I have been. I meant to do a test, but I did not. Today's piece of news is the New Hampshire primary. It was won by Bernie Sanders. Technically, he only won the popular vote because him and Buttigieg both got 9 delegates. Amy Klobuchar got 6, and I watched the speeches afterwards, and they're so formulaic. They always they're in the speeches after stuff like that, like whether it's a concession speech or a victory speech. It's never about what they're believing. It's never about what they're doing. It's playing to the audience. It's thank you for having us, thanks for supporting, we're going to win the next state, we're going to win Nevada, we're going to win South Carolina, congrats to the other candidates, stuff like that. Mayor Pete's really milking out this whole Midwest mayor from an industrial Midwest thing. So yeah, today's weather is Minneapolis a high of 4 degrees and sunny. The wind chill is supposed to get down to negative 35. New York City high of 46 degrees and rain. Miami high of 82 degrees, partly cloudy. Houston a high of 6 degrees and sunny. Los Angeles a high of 71 degrees and partly cloudy. Last night the Timberwolves lost to the Hornets at home. D'Angelo Russell's home debut 115-108. Timberwolves head to the break 16-37. Hornets are 18-36. Towns has a hurt wrist, it looks like. I'm glad I didn't watch it. I was going to watch it, and then I was doing something, and then Cat wasn't going to play, so I was like, all right, I won't watch it. But I'm glad I did not. They had 11 it was 34-23 in the first quarter. I was like, oh my god, they're winning by a lot. This is the new team now. They're good now. Malik Beasley, D'Angelo Russell, James Johnson. Wow. And then, All-Star break starts tomorrow, Friday. There's a celebrity game in the Rising Stars game. Saturday, skills challenge, 3-point contest, and the dunk contest. And then Sunday, it's the All-Star game. Team LeBron versus Team Giannis. A lot of people talking about Giannis's draft picks were terrible. I pretty much agree. Guess what starts tomorrow? You got college baseball. The Gophers' first game tomorrow, Golden Gophers, will be against the Oregon Ducks in the first of 3 games the Gophers are playing in the 2020 Angels Classic. It was just Angel Classic. Tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. at Diablo Stadium in Tempe, Arizona. Max Meyer is starting for the Gophers. Oregon's technically the road team, I believe. So we'll get to watch some college baseball. No, we won't, because we can't watch the Gophers because college baseball is it's already a dead industry. College basketball and college football reign supreme, and they always have, sadly. Today's episode is presented by Golden Age Furniture Restoration. Golden Age is here to handle all of your furniture repair and refurbishment needs. Based in Northeast Minneapolis, they feature professionals with nearly 30 years while still having the warmth of a local neighborhood business. Call it 612-379-0300 or visit online at goldenagemn.com. Golden Age Furniture Restoration, let us bring the past back to life. So, a couple days ago, news came out the MLB was proposing a postseason change for 2022. Now, I might talk about the other rule changes in a separate video because I have a lot of opinions on that. I don't actually hate them as much as other people do. But oh my God, this postseason proposal, it's bad. It's really bad. 7 teams, which one I think is a little too many, and 2, just how would it work? So when I first found out, I was like, all right, what are they gonna do? 2 wildcard teams? That means the LDSs won't start until like 7 days after the season ends. But then they say the 2 seed will play 6 seed, 3 seed, 5 seed, or 2 seed will play 7 seed, 3 seed, 6 seed, 4 seed, 5 seed, in a best 2 out of 3. And then the 1 seed gets a bye. That means the 1 seed's not going to play for 10 days. I mean, if you cut out the wildcard game, and the MLB doesn't, like the NBA does series as they happen, so if a series ends at 5 games, they'll start the series 3 days later, but the MLB always plans for it to go the full length. So if the LDS is started 2 days after the regular season ended, and then they went, if it's 2 out of 3, so I'd assume it's home, away, home, and then the off days of travel, and then they game 2, then another off day, then game 3, then another off day, and then 8 days later, on a Monday, the LCS would play. And since they usually don't do the American League and the National League games on the same day, because they want even coverage, it could be 9 games for one of the leagues, 9 days for one of the leagues, which first of all is horrible. I mean, you can't rest that long without being super rusty, and second of all, the 1 seed only has to play 1 series to get to the World Series. They only need 1 series to win the pennant. What is this, the 70s? So that's just ridiculous. Now I do think they should try to figure out how to increase the teams. I would somehow do 6 teams, maybe have the 3 seed maybe have the 3 seed have to play in a wild card game. Because just think of how many games there are in the end of the season that are between teams that are already eliminated in just August and September, like Orioles versus Tigers, Tigers versus Royals, Royals versus Orioles. And of course, that wouldn't matter because those are the worst 3 teams in the league, so they'd still be out. But teams on the bubble would last longer, so therefore their games are still relevant. Therefore, the fans get to enjoy it more, and the MLB gets more money. I think they should try to go to 6 teams, maybe have the 3 seed play a wild card game too. Because usually the 3 seed isn't that good. I mean, the Cardinals were good this year, but the Twins got demolished by the Yankees. 2018, the Indians got demolished by the Astros. It's not uncommon for the 3 seed to be worse than the wild card teams. Anyways, today's Q&A question is, what did you dress up for Halloween? I stopped doing Halloween or trick-or-treating relatively early, at least for my group of people. There are still people I know that do it, you know. They're teenagers. It's just the millennial Gen Z culture. Walk around and get free candy handed to you. I think I was a tiger in the first Halloween I ever participated in. I can't confirm that. I know my last year of preschool I was Spider-Man. My kindergarten I was Batman. First grade I was like this kind of weird, kind of like a ghost, kind of like a ghoul. It was actually pretty creepy. Second grade I was Link. We ordered a hood online. We ordered a green shirt. I had this long white sleeve shirt to wear under that. I had these gray sweatpants. We ordered some green little boots. We had a sword, a Nerf sword, and we made a shield out of like poster board kind of, and we colored it. I still have it. The next year I was Harry Potter in third grade. I got a Quidditch version of the Harry Potter costume. I got a broom. I don't remember if I got the circle glasses. I forgot to draw the lightning bolt on my forehead. I also had the sword. I got a wand, obviously. I got the sword. The Gryffindor sword I drew on my Zelda sword, which I kind of regret. I just wrote Godric Gryffindor on it. And then the next year I didn't know what to be, so I just decided to reuse the costume that I used from 3 years ago, like the ghoul type thing. And this whole thing happened. The mask would break, and I was, bigger because it was 3 years later. And I quit. We all for 2 years we all met at someone's house and did it together, and they were messing around, and my mask broke again. I just kind of quit. So then I handed out candy. For a couple of years, I would just stand out on the front porch and hand out candy. It was pretty cold. And then one year, the Vikings played on Halloween, so we only handed out candy for a few minutes. Last couple of years, we only get like 2 trick-or-treaters a year. So really, we just eat most of the candy ourselves, or I should say myself. Yeah, at the end of every episode, we spin the wheel for a quote. Motivational quote, a fun piece of advice, or a fun fact. I don't know what's happening here. There's probably a ghost. Today we get a motivational quote for the 3rd time in 4 episodes. Today's motivational quote is, "Sometimes later becomes never. Do it now." From success.com is where I got that. Subscribe to my main channel, Observation Cell 1. Subscribe to my second channel, Observation Cell 2. Follow me on Instagram at Observation Cell 1, at Amigo in the morning. Follow me on Twitter at Observation Cell 1, at Observation Cell, not Observation Cell 1, at Observation Cell, and at Amigo in the AM. Add me on Snapchat, Observation Cell. Breakout Creator There 2020, probably not. Breakout Creator There 2021, maybe, I don't know, who knows. Amigo's out there. I'm supposed to hit 1 million views in less than a year, total views for my main channel, which is crazy. This channel only has like 100, so watch, share with your friends. Nobody's watching this. I realize that now. I can do literally whatever I want. If I wanted to, I could dab to end this episode.